With a yo-ho-ho, it's Teleportoso. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario Tennis Power Tour. In the last video, we beat the Peach tournament in doubles, and in this episode, we're going to be finishing up the training center. This is the second the second episode in this LP, which is being post-commentated because some of the mini-games here require a lot of button mashing or concentration. Live commentary would frankly just suck. So this mini-game, what's it actually called? We'll find out what it's called around about now. Cleared the level, we got the hand power save. I chose not to equip that because I was holding out for the better version. Yeah, Instinct Drill, this is called. But yeah, so that's why I didn't go with hand power save. So, the objective of this game, you flip cards, you make pairs. In level 2, you've got to find 18 pairs, and then that'll be the end of it all, of course. Level 1 and level 2 are very easy, and obviously, as you might be able to see, there's more to it than just flipping cards, because your character also has a magical ability to reveal what is on the card. By holding B, then this circle of light will gradually grow bigger, and eventually it should unveil some matches. So, you'll see them when I'm holding down B. And like, at the very start of the minigame, you get a little flash of what's underneath everything, as if someone had been holding B for a long time, but I'm demonstrating it there. The light grows ever bigger, and you can see what's underneath each card, so then it's up to you to find the matches. Did you spot any? Play along with me. You can basically search for the pairs yourself. Totally interactive LP, aren't I so good? But this is almost over now, 9 out of 18, so hold B, find some more pairs. I only managed to find 2 there, which is still respectable, but there's the 2 pluses, there's the 2 stars. The shapes I don't like in this, the inverted triangle and the 4-sided shape on its side. The 4-sided, well, it's not a triangle because that's only got 3 sides. Yeah, they're a bit confusable, so I don't like that, but for some reason I didn't get the better power shot. So I'm going to have to work on getting that off screen, because I do actually want that to replace the Typhoon save. But here we go with the other minigame we're going to cover in this episode. The other minigame we're going to cover in this episode, that is, because we're also covering something else in this. But yeah, this is Tacklebot, and level 1 has already been completed. Seriously, level 1 is so easy. Like, when I'm grinding to get power shots, speaking of which, we just got the tackle shot, but you can't replace flying shot, boom! Can you, really? Yeah, when I'm grinding to try and get power shots off of this on my GBA, literally I just do level 1 over and over again, because level 3 takes quite a while, and there's a lot of button mashing involved. Level 1 is over in seconds. So yeah, the objective of this, you gotta mash A and B to set yourself on fire, and ram into the Tacklebot. It's got 100 hit points, and that's all there is to it. If it's holding its hands down low, then it will be able to block itself. You won't be able to damage it there. It can also do its own attacks by lobbing parts of its body at you, such as like a punch, but to block that you just still mashing A and B, you start walking to the left. Obviously we're going right to charge. If you're wanting to block Tacklebot's own attacks, then just retreat to the left a bit, and then you'll be able to block his attack. If you're kind of both charging at each other, you'll both get a bit dizzy like that. If it's just you going on a charge and Tacklebot standing still, that's the way to do the most damage. So you hold left there to stop him from hurting you with his head. That's all there is to it. I find Tacklebot to be one of the easiest minigames in the whole of this game. If not the easiest, to be honest. Well no, Rope Climb obviously is the easiest. I don't actually do that well in this attempt, even though I obviously still beat it. I don't feel this is a good demonstration of how easy this minigame is, because, well, you'll see, but yeah, Tacklebot, very easy, even though Ice Mario, one of my fans, can't seem to beat it. I don't understand how. I find this to be ever so easy, and even though I only beat it here with 1 second remaining, I still find that to be one of the easiest minigames in the game. It's just hold down, well, mash A and B, charge into it. That's all there is to it. We got the stunner shot. I don't want that because, again, I've already got boom! And Clay has been retired, so no point for that. The stunner shot is actually what Dweezil used in the Island Open, so surround the ball with a big fist. I don't even think it's that good. But yeah, I'm actually showing off challenge mode for once on a minigame because Tacklebot has 200 hit points, maybe even 300 hit points, I'm not sure. Or it might be 150. On Mario Power Tennis GBA, i.e. the PAL version of this game, the Tacklebot has a specific number of health displayed at the top, but for some reason in Mario Tennis Power Tour, the American version, it won't tell you exactly how many hit points he has. I don't know why they do it that way, but either way, Tacklebot's got a lot more health for you to take out of him, and thusly he's got more, you know, damage forms to show off. Like, now we've gotten rid of all of his armor, and he's just a metallic frame now. It really must hurt Sky to charge at this metallic frame, but she's taken it like a boss, and we have beaten the boss. New record because there was no former record. And so that's every minigame in Mario Tennis Power Tour. I've beaten them all on level 3 except for that one about your response, which is not possible for me. But yeah, wall practice I've suddenly cut to. Beginner difficulty I showed in a previous episode. I don't remember doing it, but I did, apparently. So now I'm going to take on standard, and I bet I will have already beaten the mode by the time I have finished this extra prolonged, adding extra words for the sake of it, so that I can live up to what I am saying at the end of this sentence. Yeah, we've beaten it. That's all there is to it. Just let the ball past me. No point making this go on any longer than it is, because why would you want to see that? It's just it's just that. So now we get to, after having beaten standard, we get to take on expert, and wow, that was an unprofessional cut. I didn't even realise, but oh well. I've just talked about it in the commentary, so I can't do much about it now, can I? So yeah, expert, while standard was easy and beginner was obviously like a piece of cake, expert can be quite difficult, but I seem to have gotten a pattern. Just alternate between the one on the left and the one on the right, using a lot of high shots, and you will surpass 100. We've gone 71 points over the required amount. You only need 100 points there, and I got obviously 171. And then I just let it pass me. We've actually leveled up here, so I'll give Sky what she was wanting there. And we've completed level expert, yay! So now we get to take on Master. Ooh, Master. Now Master can be difficult, but I'm still going to make it look easy because I've cut out all my failed attempts. No point in showing you the failed attempts. So yeah, I seem to be alternating between the panel on the bottom and the panel on the top. Well, that's not what it was. I remember when I was playing, I always went for the panel which just had the circle, because obviously the arrow pointing right will send your ball to the right. The one pointing upwards would send your ball upwards. You know, all that, but the ones with a plain circle will just bounce back like normal. And that was level master. So we now really have cleared up the training center. There's just one final thing to show off in here. Is the game glitching or something? That's a weird line on the floor. Like, don't tell me it's gonna corrupt. No, there's nothing wrong with it. That's just a wire so that congratulations and fireworks can be sent off. Yay! Oh, we've done ever so well.
There must be some way to clear master level.
Yeah, well, we are an Island Open champion and all, and Peach Tournament champion. Ain't that right? But yeah.
I watched you play. You were almost like Harry.
Kate, did you just compare my performance to this player?
Yeah, it's Kate and Harry from the... Well, they're coaches in this game, and they're also quite important characters from the original Mario Tennis on the Game Boy Color.
I don't like being compared, but I'll forgive it since you said my performance was beautiful.
The Island Open champ becomes a Walmart practice master. You really are strong.
Oh, smiley face.
It figures the Island Open champ would be a wall practice master. I'm only surprised it took this long.
Yeah, fair enough, but that's actually an opportunity for dialogue I've never read before. What would happen if I beat wall practice before the Island Open? I should do that off screen sometime. Yeah, do a whole playthrough of the game just for that. But watching a strong player like this, I forgot I was a coach. I feel like I'm a player again myself. Oh, that's a bit of a disadvantage of post-commentary. I can't keep up with myself.
You're still a player, so I know how you feel, but you shouldn't pick on the Academy students.
Sorry about this guy. Congrats on making wall practice master. Keep up the good work. Ha 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 ha.
So yeah,
That's better, Harry.
Yep, nodding to themselves.
Next, try for the high score.
No.
No, I'm
sorry to interrupt.
But yeah, we are fully done with the training center, and why would any of you guys need to see me try and go for a high score? That's basically everything, but yeah, that's the end of the episode. In the next episode of Mario Tennis Power Tour, we're going to take on the Island Open in singles.